What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about XRP today. It is the 19th day of December, and here we are sitting at about $1.90 with 5 hours and 4 minutes left in the day. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, my friends. I'm going to try to make this one quick because I've got things I have to do. I'm a busy boy. Looking at this here, we've got a nice looking bullish engulfing candle. Now, there are 5 hours left in the day, as I said before. It would be better if we could close above yesterday's wicking high, but it's not necessary. This is still a very bullish candle in itself, and we'd be closing here above yesterday's closing price, above the day before's closing price, and even at the opening and closing prices here. So closing around here is not a problem. I just think it would look better. It would look quote unquote best to close above this wicking high here. So good goal over the next 5 hours is to close above $1.93. But that's just for fun. Close above $1.93 and we can brag about it and get a little bit more excited about it. But if you don't, still, this is a good day. So it's nothing to get discouraged about. XRP is not a problem child if it doesn't close above this wick. It just really shines if it does. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So it's a good goal to have. Let's have goals. Why not? They're fun. It's fun to have goals. 1 hour time frame. Maybe some of us, maybe you're like me and you're kind of chill or lazy and you like to relax a good bit of the time. So having goals on the charts where you're not really doing it, the XRP chart's the one doing the work. That's nice. It's fun. It's more entertaining. Have some goals, right? It's okay to have goals that are even minimalistic like that, right? Just we're at $1.89, moving up to $1.94. That's fine. 1 hour time frame here. I don't know what kind of thought I'm on here, but let's move off of it, okay? 1 hour. It's good to have goals that are productive too, guys. 1 hour time frame. The RSI is weak. It's neutral. It's very volatile. Okay, overbought, oversold, overbought, oversold, overbought. You're very volatile, but here you seem to be doing something different than you did here and here. I think that we will push our way into the overbought zone. Therefore, on the 1 hour time frame, I'm bullish, man. Bullish on the stochastics, bullish on the MACD, bullish on the RSI, building volume as you're moving up here. I think we're going to move higher, guys. 4 hour time frame, looking good. There is some hidden bearish divergence. I will admit there is some hidden bearish divergence. You have a higher high there with a lower high there. But again, if we can just move a little bit higher, 1 hour left in this 4 hour time frame. If we close above here, that hidden bearish divergence goes away. But we have to close. We can't just move above this line. We have to close above it. If we do, the hidden bearish divergence goes away. And then at that point, we're not that far away from closing above yesterday's wicking high. The stochastics, at this point, they look really good. They look really, really good. Maybe a couple candles ago, like 8 hours ago, it would have looked like you were rejecting the 50, but man, you look good here. The diverging from each other, breaking through the 50. I think that you're ready to move higher, man. I really do. You have bullish divergence on your MACD, double bullish divergence on your MACD. We know it's double because low here, higher low, and then a higher low. That's double. 2 drives, bullish divergence. It looks good. Man, you got bullish divergence on your RSI, bullish divergence on your MACD. I think double bottom, right? It looks good, man. It looks really good. We're not at a point where we typically reject on the RSI. Typically, you continue higher. So just imagine here. Let's imagine this for a second in the RSI. Let's not get too crazy, okay? We're here. Where are we going to go? Are we going to find resistance right here? When do we do that? One time, and then what do? We continue to build. So even if we find resistance here, guess what? We're going to continue to build. Every single one of these instances, we went up here, we went up here, we went up here. So what? We might go right up here, maybe. Like right there, does that sound right? A lower high in this kind of trend. Guess what? If we go up here, even if we do half of that, and we go like right here, we're going to be moving higher. This double bottom is going to seem more likely, and the momentum will gear up just because of that. I wouldn't be surprised in the least if we moved higher from here. Yesterday, guys, we were thinking about moving down. What was it? Was it $1.77? Was that the call? What was it? Or were we at $1.77? I want to say $1.77 was the minimum, but let's see. Low to high. Maybe it was $1.70. $1.70 to $1.57. Is that what it was? Let me see. What were we calling for yesterday? I can't imagine we would have called for prices below here, so it would have been like $1.70 or something. I don't remember what the call was yesterday. Maybe it was for lower prices than what we had here, but that's fine. This is a fake out. If we bullishly engulf this candle like this is fake out territory, you guys. We can shift from being bearish to lower prices, which it did go lower, to bullish to higher prices immediately like that, just because of this bullish reversal candle here. I really do think XRP is set up for a nice reversal here, guys. Because again, the thought here, you look at these indicators, okay, it's nothing special. It's nothing special. We'll just do more of the same. But the thing is, if we do more of the same, the price will move up because we're not at points of rejection yet. And to get to these points of rejection, the price would have to move up. From here, this double bottom looks a little bit more promising. and then you're contesting these areas of resistance, then you're just a little shy ways away from breaking out, man. I mean, I think you're there. I was assuming for all month, basically, that we would pump going into this week. I thought this week would be the week that we pumped, and then Christmas week would be the week that we dumped. Maybe we are getting set up for a Christmas week pump, because I think another thing too, going against the herd, I think most people probably think like I do. We're all skeptical of the quote unquote Santa Claus rally. We're all skeptical. We don't expect it to happen. And I think just in my experience, I've been in crypto now for over 10 years. In my experience, this is actually one of the few December proximity, Christmas proximity timeframes that we have where I feel like people are actually not excited for the Christmas rally. They don't think it's going to happen. And because we don't think it's going to happen, that might actually make it happen. Whereas in the prior years, everybody was counting on the Santa Claus rally and it didn't happen because of that. Does that make sense? I don't know. We're beat up. We're bearish. There's high levels of fear in the market. People are so discouraged. You guys, the Japanese carry trade. By the way, the stock market is bullish as hell right now. We actually put in a very bullish signal. This came to fruition. We had it. We marked a significant low in the stock market, as we have for months now. But let's see, what was it? It was this one here, right? I said, how'd I do? How'd I do? Right here. Call me crazy. And this was 3 days ago. But I don't think this will impact the market the way that most are assuming. Talking about Japan raising 75 basis points, the Bank of Japan, right? I bet in 2 weeks nobody will care about, and I'm going to say that because I'm talking, on here I cuss a little bit more, but on YouTube I don't, about Japanese interest rates. Don't let media influence your strategy. Remember the privacy narrative? Look at Zcash and Dash Now. Nobody cares about privacy. They just cared about the pump. Nobody cares about the Japanese markets. They just care about the dump. It's the same thing. Money moves ahead of the public view. The fact that the average person is bearish only now on these conditions, and again, this was 3 days ago. 3 days ago, whenever Bitcoin was right here, let's see. Right here, like breaking out, right? This is on the, what was it, the 16th? It says the 16th at 11:30. So it would have been on the 16th. It would have been like here, right? People were bearish at the lows here because we were breaking out. We were bullish there. People are only bearish. Let's see. Where did I say this? Yeah, the fact that the average person is bearish only now in these conditions tells me that the elite insiders knew about this months in advance. The charts agree with this 100% because it was months in advance that this dump commenced. The smart money front ran this news. The dumb money is panicking at the lows, right? And I'm not saying this to be like, hey, look at how right I was. Like that's not about it. It's how obvious this was, right? This is such a bearish thing. This is something that everybody's freaking out about. But look at this. We're pumping today. We're actually up today. Crypto's up today. Stocks are up today. Nobody cares. And it's not because nobody cares, but the retail caring is not enough to push the price down. The smart money, the big dogs, they already pushed the price down because they're aware of this happening with the Japanese markets a while ago. Nobody actually cares that the interest rates are hiking right now, or anybody that can do anything about moving the price. They cared months ago. Nobody actually cares right now. The smart money, the people who are in the markets right now, who are looking to load up, who are pushing this thing up or down, the smart money is looking to buy when the dumb money is looking to sell. And it's stuff like this. I guarantee, I would bet a lot of money, and I'm sure some of you even are watching this, people have probably sold throughout this week in anticipation that this would happen. They're not selling because they're done with crypto and they quit. They're selling because they want to wait for this drop to happen and then get back in to try to add to the scraps. How well did that work out for you? It's not working out well. We're getting a bullish divergence, a bullish engulfing candle right here with XRP. The 1 hour time frame, we look at this, it's bullish. It looks very bullish, right? The RSI, everything looks bullish. We look at the 4 hour time frame here. Stochastics are bullish. We went over all this. It's all very, very bullish. We look at the daily time frame bouncing here. Even just moving up, even just seeing what we have before will validate this idea of a double bottom more. I mean, I can't help but think that might be it, guys. And it seems so cloudy, so murky, so in your head at the lows. But you zoom out and you put a box on it where, whoops, let's put I can't draw a straight line to save my life. So let's put an actual box on it. Where in this box of magical, glorious tricks has it been the best time to buy, right? It's been the best time to buy anywhere from this line and lower. You, all year, since December of last year, or November even, technically, it was like part of November. No, December. Yeah. No, the very last days of November. Whatever. Over a year, every person in XRP has been jealous of the people who've been able to buy at prices that we're at right now and lower, like we were earlier today and yesterday. And yet, the majority of the market's fearful because of something that they really shouldn't be fearful of. It's already happened. It's already programmed in there. By the time you hear about it, by the time you're freaking out about it, the people who are at the top who knew about this well before you, they already made their move. So what good is your $10 of XRP or $10,000 of XRP going to make a difference, right? Any selling that you do is just buying. They sold back here because of this. They're buying now. And they also sold because probably of the what's it called? The market maker crisis with Wintermute back here. But anyways, I've got nothing else. I'm just talking at this point. Look at the golden brick. If you were to buy in this golden brick, would you want to buy here and above? Would you want to buy here and above? Would you want to buy here and below? Or would you want to buy here and below? You're literally at like the lower echelons of this range. It's the perfect time to buy. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Hit that like button, subscribe. The low, my friends, might be in. This is fake out territory. It's perfect. It's literally perfect. That might have been it. Take care. See you later. Bye.